hear me? I said, enough. I bind you in the name of Jesus. I bind you to the pit of hell in the mighty name of Jesus. Go back to where you belong in the mighty name of Jesus. Holy Ghost fire! Holy Ghost fire! Holy Ghost fire!
This is a serious one. The news that dropped on our desk right now is a sad one, a terrible one. I know that many of you have taken your time out to warn Edochie. You have taken your time out to tell him the truth. In fact, if Edochie is deaf, if he is deaf, I think by now, somehow, if it is sign language, he probably must have learned to understand what is being told. We are talking of more than 24 months of telling a man the same thing. And the reason why people took their time out to do this is because of the legacy of his father. And also, how much Edochie, with his craft, graced many people's television. He has entertained a lot of people. Although some of the movies they put out there didn't put setting things in the right perspective. I mean, for example, those in the Caribbean, Jamaicans, Barbados, Dominican, and many of them, they looked at those movies and they took it literally like, oh, these people love witchcraft a lot. These people love diabolic things. These people love rituals. They use children to make, people got wrong impression about some of this movie. But then you cannot blame, you cannot really blame some of this on them alone. Our society, they like intrigues. They like some of this. Now, let's leave that aside. This news is not palatable. It's not palatable. It's not a good one at all. And I am very sure that none of this would have happened to Edochie if he had taken time. If he took time to do the needful. If he had responded to everyone who are taking they took all the wisdom they have in them and they offered it to Edochie like, look, use it for yourself. Edochie threw it all on the floor, stamped his foot on it. Well, consequences, action, consequences. You know how it is. Before we proceed, like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. It's very important. Tap on the thanks button to encourage this channel to do more. For those who have done so, I say a very big thank you to you. May God replenish your pockets. Returning subscribers and those that have been here. What can I say more? Thank you for returning and thank you for being here. The world is full of wickedness. The world is full of wickedness. When Edochie took the steps that he took, he did it without thinking about it. Now, he said he's a pastor. But something happened. Something serious happened. And this prompted Ugezu J. Ugezu. For those who do not know who he is an actor, and he said he's not a Christian, neither is he a Muslim. He said he believes in the ancestral deity of his fathers. He said he believes in the God of his own fathers. Whatever those gods are, I don't know. But he said he believes in them and that he is not a worshipper of Jesus Christ. Anyway, Edochie at one time visited Ugezu, spoke to him. First, it was about, help me speak to May. Maybe she will listen to you, or through some other, proxy here and there. Those things didn't work out. There were a lot of things that went wrong. It's not as if Ugezu is against polygamy. Ugezu simply said, look, there are ways to go about certain things. You're a man, the head of your home, but you should understand that you are in this with human being, not In fact, even if you have animals, there are ways you go about it, isn't it? Anyway, ever since Yul Edochie started his so-called ministry, a lot of tongues have been wagging about it. Like, is this guy crazy? What is he really doing? God will not call a man who has done what he did. He is a polygamist. He did this, and a lot of people have judged him. A lot of people have said things to him. But what happened to Yul Edochie? Well, Yul Edochie slumped. Yul Edochie slumped whilst he was on the journey of this spiritual enlightenment. Yes. During the course of this so-called spiritual enlightenment, Yul Edochie slumped. Now, did Yul Edochie go on a trance? What exactly is this? Did he go on a trance? What is this that we're about to see? Yul Edochie slumped. Now, this was prior to when Ugezu called him and said, well, you have chosen this, you say God met you on the way from when you had an accident, on the way back from Abuja to Enugu. God told you, several pastors have told you that you have the call of God on you, and you believe that you have the call of God on you, that you're a covenant child, that amongst all the children that your parent gave birth to, you, this coconut head, God chose you. And some of your colleagues, they fought among themselves, they argued among themselves. Some were for you, some were against you, some were secretly mocking you, some were stylishly mocking you. And the reason they are doing this is because of how you disgraced yourself. So, Yul Edochie slumped whilst he was on this journey of self-realization. You know what I mean? I know some of you don't know. You'll be wondering, what is he saying from the beginning? What is he even saying? I'm talking about fasting. Yul Edochie is serious about this. He is really serious about this. I am a pastor. I am going to... Yul Edochie embarked on fasting. Yes, Yul Edochie embarked on fasting. And what happened to him will shock you. It will shock you. I know many of you have fasted and all of that. Yul Edochie slumped. And when Yul Edochie slumped, Judy Austin is saying, oh, it's okay that he didn't think that this is trance. Now, many of you have fasted and you've been able to do this successfully. But you have your capacity. There are those that can go for 3 days without food. Some can go for 7 days without food. Many people have done 1 or 2 penance or fasting. Now, I don't know how long Yul Edochie, but I'm kind of thinking it's not been too long. Yul Edochie embarked on this fasting. And here he is. He went out. And Judy Austin said, no, it's a trance. That Yul Edochie fell into trance. Well, I don't know what you think. There are divided opinions on social media. Some say you should have been cleansed and renewed within and without. If not, what are you going to tell people? Well, I don't know what Yul Edochie wants to tell people more. Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.